Almost Adult Podcast.
Welcome back. Are we ready?
Hey guys.
Welcome back. Welcome back
to the Almost Adult Podcast.
That song makes me think of like first day of school vibes.
Yeah. Welcome. We're not
Break
recording
it down
this
now.
episode, but we're dancing.
The Almost Adult Podcast. Let's get it. Let's
Okay.
She's so into it.
She said,
I
"Let me
got
go."
the energy right now.
Yeah, episode 2. 2 is for
Episode
you.
dos.
Oh, I was gonna say that too, but I was so afraid I was gonna say it wrong, and then people are gonna be
Dos?
like, "You said it wrong."
What? Okay.
Okay.
Not y'all, but like people in the comments.
You didn't hear anything? Okay.
Especially if we put it on
I
TikTok.
want to make sure. Okay.
Especially if we put it on TikTok. They be correcting people on TikTok,
No,
y'all.
them TikTok comments be crazy.
No,
like,
be crazy. But I be reading them though. But they be crazy.
They be crazy. Them kids, like, it be probably kids and like, shut the
No,
fuck
it's
up,
literally
loser.
like 10 years.
Yeah.
Like they're little kids.
Like 9-year-olds, like, shut the fuck
Right.
up, bitch. Like, just have an opportunity to start saying stuff
Yo, right.
under like fake accounts.
I had to show you my nephew's TikTok. It's so funny.
like fix your nose ugly. Like they be drawing.
Yeah,
Like,
they really
Hey.
do.
your makeup is ugly. Like,
I'm like,
why are you doing
Why are you
this?
so hateful at such a young age? What happened to you? Are you okay? Like, let's do a therapy session real quick. Let's sit down.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I can't. But yeah.
All right, let's get into it. So, if you haven't read the title, or we haven't decided the title, but the title will be basically, renting your first apartment,
Yeah.
Every adult will have to cross this milestone.
Eventually.
apartment, buying a place, whatever. I mean,
Right.
but we're doing apartment because we've all at least rented
An apartment.
an apartment.
Right. Yep.
It sucks if you're in a
It
complex.
sucks. Moving and moving out are just
Moving.
Yes.
Moving. Let me fucking tell you.
The moving process
I
sucks.
will do what Shadira does and fucking hire someone to fucking move.
Convenience is
I'm
everything.
not moving a single fucking thing. I literally am not moving a single thing when I get a house. I'm not.
Absolutely not.
I'm not touching anything.
Absolutely not. It was
No.
the best decision of my life, and we'll get more into that, but it was literally the best decision of my life. So if you want to move, just put up more money to get movers.
Yes.
Yeah. And you
You
could be the...
What's
"Oh,
the
let's
average
go
price
here."
of that? Like what can
So
people expect
normally,
to dish
like
out?
before this whole inflation stuff, it was like under 1,000 to like a good 500 to 700. Now I had to literally, I had to negotiate, okay?
Wow.
And I had to like start looking for place because some place was trying to charge me $2,000. I was like, for a 1-bedroom apartment? Are you
Tweaking.
kidding
Yeah.
me?
Tweaking.
Like, no. And so where I got it at was like a little over 1,000. So yeah, it's a lot, but it's
That's
worth
a lot.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good investment because
Yeah.
especially like, imagine moving into a big house. Like, yeah, no.
Bro, or moving out of a big house.
Hell no.
Oh,
fuck
God.
no.
No. You can't pay me enough.
No, I
do
literally moved, and I've helped people move. It's so annoying. It takes a whole 5 business days to get out. Like,
My God. For real. And like cleaning. I just cleaned out
cleaning.
my apartment. Yo, that was like the worst. Like I feel like it was never ending. Like it was shit everywhere.
I
Like,
paid someone to clean my apartment
Oh, good.
for it. I didn't care. I guess I overpaid because everyone says I overpaid. I paid like $200. Whatever. I don't care.
I know you was glad to have
literally-
somebody else clean that shit.
I was so defeated. There would be no other time to pay, like no other time to clean it. I knew I would have to clean it by myself. I mean, I wound up getting back my deposit back, like all of it. So
Good.
thank
Good.
God. But other than that, it was just like, oh my motherfucking God. Like I remember I was cleaning the walls. I was like, I'm done, Alex. I physically cannot, because it was like right after we moved everything, and then we came back to the place and started cleaning.
Oh yeah, no.
And I was just like, I can't. I physically cannot, Alex. I was like on Google looking for shit, like looking for people to clean. Whoever got back to me, I was like, done deal. Like I don't care how much it was. So
Yeah. No, I felt that. I
I
definitely
really
understand.
did. I was over it. It was fucking.
Yeah. I
and
get it.
unpacking in a little space. Like I have a lot less space. I mean, I don't, but I do at the same time, because living here with my sister, it just is. It's an adjustment. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not bad, but like, it's still an adjustment. Like showering, quality time with Alex, if you know what I mean. It's and like we moved into the game room.
I'm sorry, I really want to know how that works because
I mean, it works.
Okay,
but
are you just more quiet?
We have to be more quiet, or it's in the morning.
Don't you just like when it's nighttime, you just come out here.
Oh no,
but like at midnight, like when no one is like, what's it called?
Yeah, I mean,
that's right. I would be
we've
doing
been doing it in the
like
morning.
I mean, honestly, like I feel like it would be even more kind of.
I'd be in the pool. Let me stop. I'm sorry.
The pool. You ever had pool sex?
No,
honestly, no.
It's not.
It's
everything
painful.
dries up.
Everyone says that. I heard
it dries
like
up.
anything water sex.
Sit me on top of the pool. Then.
I heard anything water sex just isn't
it's not.
It. Yeah.
Yeah. Shower sex is okay.
No, it's not. You have to have enough room.
That's true.
But anyway, back to
that was me. I had
to. I mean, and like height, likewise, like family, like cover your ears, I guess. Skip through this.
Wait, you're
like height wise, yeah, my family listens to it.
No, I'm like they probably listen to like, huh? She about to do it in the pool.
I'm sorry, that wasn't Becky. That was Sunny. I'm not
doing it in the pool. I'm not trying to dry up.
I was just trying to give her ideas. She's not gonna do it. It's okay.
Do it.
I mean, yeah, but
I mean, you never know. You might get drunk one night.
And like we moved out of the game
room.
You don't see if we winking or not, but I'm not because I can't. It's rough. I've had experience doing it in a pool. So
wow.
I know.
And I'm sorry. I was gonna take it a whole other. Never mind. Just keep going.
You're like,
did you keep on
here's
going?
The step right here. Yeah, I mean, it was like my teenage years.
Oh, like spontaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to try it. Like, it wasn't it. Give to this, Alex. That wasn't it. Anyway, back to it's an adjustment. And plus, like, we took over the game room down in the basement. So, like, everything that was in the game room's kind of out in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have like my nephew or my niece down there like playing games sometimes. So it's like, it's an adjustment. It's whatever.
Right.
It's gonna be freezing cold when winter comes. So and my sister, I'm so used to being in the air all the time. And my sister is very big on fresh air. I mean, not like when it's a heat wave, she'll put that air on. But like today, like the windows are all open and stuff. There's no air.
Right.
But anyway, then this is supposed to be about renting an apartment. I'm saving for a house because the apartment, like, they raised their rent outrageously, and I was just like, I can't do it. I can't afford it. And plus, I don't like it here. Like, they, like, just are very, like, rude, and not the apartment complex, but the people that were there. And they hated dogs. Like, I swear to God. But there were so many dogs. Everyone decided to get a dog at the apartment complex. I was like, wow. Where are you keeping this dog? It's so tiny. And I'm paying $13 plus for a 1950s apartment.
Real shit.
Seriously. So, if you're looking to rent your first apartment, look no further. We're going to come and help you.
Here to save the day.
And I think that's a good first tip. Like, just remember, like, there are a lot of new builds and, like, modern properties or, like, remodeled apartments. But when you're just starting out and you're finding something, like, affordable, most basic apartments are, like, literally from the 50s to, like, the 80s were built.
You got to sign a lead testing agreement.
It's not every first apartment is gonna be modern and like luxurious, and so let's just if you're not super rich, like I'm not,
set your expectations,
or lower them. We
can
find a nice place, but
now it doesn't mean you have to like stick with like anything crazy like rats and roaches.
Fuck yeah.
But
no,
it does mean that like there's some things that you might not get a high rise.
Right.
You're not gonna get a high rise.
Definitely on the first try.
Your budget is $12,000. Like that's not gonna happen. Especially not these days. It's just not gonna happen. Now, if you got a good budget and you like, okay, 2,000 plus, I want a high rise, then girl, go get that high rise.
Right, if you got it, get it.
Okay, go get that high rise.
Yes.
Girl. But, just know, I guess that's the first tip. Know your budget and set your expectations. And we're going to go more into what does it mean to know a budget? How do you set the perfect budget? And other factors that people don't really think about when it comes to moving into their own apartment. So let's get into it. And Becky has the topic notes.
So establish 3 things you want. Like, how much you're willing to pay. What are you willing to sacrifice in terms of like luxury? Like, oh, maybe I'm not going to eat out as much and use that towards saving for an apartment. Or like maybe I don't know, I won't get my nails done for like a month. It all depends. Establish 3 things, and do you want a roommate? That's another thing. With inflation and everything, a roommate might help lower those costs.
So
True.
what's the 3 things that you guys really wanted in an apartment that you were willing to?
So I really like, because it's also like your location, surroundings, and just like how much you're willing to save. So we really like our surroundings was Alex wanted to be close to work, which he was, and me, because I was at a job that was commuting really far.
Mm-hmm.
It was really like I honestly just wanted to live with Alex. I really didn't care, but he wanted to be really close to work. So I also didn't want to spend like anything more than like $1,200.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not even that. I like $1,200, because I think our apartment was like $1,100 each, but we split it in half, $600 like each basically. Like we were paying like $500 a pop, $560 maybe.
That's kind of what I'm doing now.
Yeah, so like we didn't want to like combine like the apartment. We didn't want it to be anything over like $1,200, because we wouldn't have been like really like smart about it, because you also have to factor in other things with an apartment. So finding like the location and how many bedrooms we wanted. We were gonna look at another place, but the like our old apartment was like, we have another person interested in it, like move-in date, blah blah blah. Like it was crazy. They kind of like suckered us in. But we also heard that the other place is like really loud. Like it was like around the corner from like the apartment complex that we were at before, and they allowed pets, because my sister was gonna make me take my dog. So I kind of was like, also like, like, do I want one that allows pets? Then separate my you see how close they like all the dogs are.
Mm-hmm.
Separate her from the other 2. So it worked out. Like we wound up not taking that place.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, what were your 3, Sonny?
Okay, so yeah, like I kind of like you. I didn't really care. I just wanted my first apartment, but definitely good price point, because I'm not good at money management, especially back then. If I'm not good now, I was terrible back then. But so definitely something cheap that I could like maneuver easily. So that was good. Like my rent was right under $900, so I wasn't like suffering too much.
Yeah.
And probably location too. Like it was right across the street from a trolley that takes you right into the city. Like I was working at the bank at the time, and it was right there. So that was good. And then yeah, I guess I did have to, like, the neighborhood was like, it was not far from where I was living before. It's still like in the West Philly area, which I'm very familiar with. I think it was good to have my first apartment there, because like I'm from West Philly. Like it was right down the street from where I was living before. Like Charlie is right there. Like I know SEPTA like the back of my hand. SEPTA's the Philly Transit, by the way. But yeah, convenience. It was all convenient. The park was around the corner. Like it was just a nice neighborhood, a cool up and coming neighborhood. But yeah, definitely now I feel like I'm in a much different neighborhood. Like probably I wouldn't have thought that I would be living in a neighborhood, but it's nice. It's definitely a nice, quiet neighborhood now. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like my rent didn't go up too high. Like. And now I'm splitting with my boyfriend as well, so it's like
even
it's not
saves
terrible.
A little bit.
I'm saving, right? Exactly. Like I was paying like $890 for my apartment, and now we're splitting like $1K. So yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
I did okay.
How about you?
So mine, I'm gonna go into both apartments, but I feel like the apartment I have now is really my first apartment. But the apartment that I was at, like literally first, what I really wanted, see, I was a little different. I actually wanted a lot of stuff. I was like, because I was like, I did want to stay in South Jersey, because in my mind, I always knew that South Jersey was a lot less in rent. I wanted, like, during the time that I was moving, I think it was like 2020, and rent was still low. So I was like hoping for a 900. So the roommate that I did have, we can be like 450. But the roommate that I did have, she was from North Jersey. So we had to meet in the middle, which is eventually how I got into Central Jersey. And I'm still there, but besides the point. And that's how we ended up going. Now our rent was kind of expensive. Our rent was like $1,600, so I paid
Wow.
Yeah, so we paid $800 a piece, and I was very nervous about that because I didn't really know her like that. So I was like, what if she doesn't pay the rent? What am I gonna do? I wasn't really getting paid like that, so I was really nervous about that. But what I really mainly wanted, I wanted obviously my own bedroom. I really wanted a balcony, and I really wanted a washer and dryer.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get any of those things. Well, I did get my own room, but I didn't get a washer and dryer.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a balcony. I actually wasn't the one that picked this apartment. My roommate did, and I just kind of went along with it. Wow. It was a pretty apartment, but definitely wasn't something that I would have picked. I ended up not caring for a wash and dryer because now I do wash and folds, so I don't even wash my.
You pay to get it.
Yeah, now I don't even wash my own laundry.
That's a great experience.
Yeah, I'm very convenience over everything, y'all. Like I'm very like I will spend the money. I do not care. But now with my actual apartment, my beautifulness apartment, I just my zen, there you go. I wanted a lot. My mom was like, Shadira, but I was like, I want hardwood floors. I want a balcony. I want it really spacious, like how my old apartment was. I want this and this and this. And I also want it to be under $13K. And my mom was like, Shadira, you might want to kind of, you might be able to get that. But, you know how everything is looking. I don't know. I think mine was actually like a rare occasion because I ended up getting all of that.
Wow.
Under like my rent. It's really spacious. It actually looks even bigger than my old apartment. Has a humongous balcony. Has a huge walk-in closet. Like everything is big, and it's like $1,285, and I think it was like crazy how that worked, but like that was all that I wanted. So I mean, and also just to show that it's also based on the like sometimes you do end up getting what you want. It's about looking for it, really believing in it, but also here's the thing that was with me though. Even though this is what I want, I was okay with taking some of those things, my wants, off that list. So you have to be flexible at the same time.
Yeah, you do. You also like just have to know, like you have to truly want it and save for what you want. Like there's no like in between of like, oh, like I'll find a place. Like no, especially now. Like I know it's like extremely hard to find a place now. Like anywhere, even like just a rent because it's just so high.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want a roommate, you have to set like goals and boundaries and establish all that, like what you need before. Like with me and Alex, like we didn't set like we set like rules. I guess we're not the couple that goes into the bathroom with each other when they're going to the bathroom.
Did you see Meghan Trainor and her
Oh my god, that's so funny. He's Junie Cortez.
Yeah, I know, of course.
But I was like, come on, Meghan Trainor, I love you.
She definitely shits with her boyfriend.
She goes to the bathroom with her boyfriend.
I sent it to my boyfriend. She built two toilets in their bathroom so they can go together.
She's so cute. Like though, other than that, like she's
other than that.
No, I love her.
That's kind of codependent. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little codependent.
No, she's so like I still like as an artist and as like
I want her to drop some new shit though. I want her to drop some new shit though.
She's dropping an album.
When? I didn't hear.
She just dropped a new song not too long ago.
I love Meghan Trainor.
I love her too, but that was a little weird. I
used to really listen to all that throwback. But yeah, no,
that's funny. Have a mom. She might be the bomb.
I did not like listen to that song.
So question with the it's okay. I'm just bringing us back. But
bring us back. Look at you. Gross.
Aww.
But roommates. Now we're on that subject. Would you guys ever get a roommate, and then we can get into like what would be Alex? Your dream roommate? No. We're talking. Okay, let's pretend we're all single here. Let's pretend we're all single. Okay. We're all by ourselves. Okay. And we decide, you know what? This might be a little bit too expensive. Would you A, get a job, or B, get a roommate, or get a second job?
Second job.
Second job.
Yep.
Second job, because I'm doing that right now. Second job, me. Second job, me. Third job, me. Fourth job, me.
I feel like
I ain't
most
going
people,
back,
like,
I mean, I don't have like most people have like a friend or somebody like that they could do that with. Like,
Right.
I
Yeah.
could never.
I think it all depends on the person. So I want to get into like a little myth, and I really don't care who's listening. The myth, people say, oh, move in with someone that you don't really know like that.
No.
It's fine. It's way better than moving in your friend. They lied. They lied. It was a lie.
Yeah.
That was a lie. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean,
Definitely
at least in
know
my
that person a
experience,
little bit.
It was a lie.
You need to know them a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. My experience, and I'm not gonna go OD because I just feel like that would be way too much. But my experience haven't been the best with the roommate. I did have roommates in college before, and the way that I got my roommate was that she pretty much reached out and was like, oh, you want to be roommates? And I known her because we had mutual friends, and we both went to the same school. And so I was like, yeah, like, sure, like, you know, like, you seem so cool. Like, everything seems so cool. This seems like a fairy tale. Amazing.
Yeah.
This is going to be great. We're going to be the best of friends. I'm so excited. Like, I was just so excited. I was like, yes, we're going to be the best friends. It's going to be great. And it was not like that at all. At all. Whatsoever. So
Yeah.
it is not to say that roommates aren't, like, it's always going to be like that. But it's just, there's a couple of mistakes I feel like I've made, and then we can like, you know, but the mistakes that I made is one, spend before making them your roommates, spend some time with them. Now, it's not going to be the same as living with them, because when you live with somebody, you're going to really know them. Like, this even counts with a friend. Like, you don't really know a friend until you live with them. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
100%.
like, you just don't. Like, you just see the highlights of them. I mean, and sometimes you see the lows, but, like, they can conceal the lows a little bit more versus, like, being at home and they, you know. But it's best to kind of get to know them and to hang out with them more, especially if you don't really know them like that, to see their personality.
Yeah.
Before you, like, don't just kind of just assume that it's going to be all willy-nilly and everything is going to be great because this one person knew them and you're really cool with that one person, so you think it's
not
going to
take
be the same.
out the trash.
Yeah.
It's not going to do the dishes.
Right.
It's not going to, you know, clean up. It's not like this. Knowing this person is not going to be all, and you know,
it's not going to, that one,
you may like
knowing.
to clean like every Saturday, and this person's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is the way I clean, or like, I hate this scent.
Right. But I also feel like you won't know a lot of these things until it actually is happening in real time.
You won't.
So I feel like, especially in your early 20s and, you know, college and all that stuff, like, it's going to happen and you're going to live with somebody else. And it's either going to be a good experience or not. You know what I mean? I feel like, I feel like that's the type of experience you just got to, like, see to believe. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be in it to understand. Like, because, I mean, I'm sure somebody's listening to this like, okay, well, I'm still going to, like,
definitely
do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's all learning experience.
It could go really well. But I just think living with anybody, when you get to a certain age, it's just like, all right.
I do think that one mistake, though, like, to avoid that, at least try to get to know them.
Yeah.
And if it still goes, I mean, it is what it is, but, like, it will kind of protect you a little bit more if you, but
see a few red flags. Like,
exactly. Because then you can kind of make the call and be like,
maybe
you know,
there's like a question survey thing out there, you know?
There
probably so.
To
Definitely
screen.
so.
Like,
100%.
and establish roles, like, in
Right.
the, like, household. Like,
Oh, yeah. And, like, tell people, like, have the questions, like, oh, like, you know, like, you should ask questions, too. Like, I think it's important to have, like, a day where you guys sit down and ask each other questions specifically on the house. Like, oh, like, when do you prefer this? Or when do you prefer that? Or even, like,
do you like dishes? Do you
Right.
like wash? Do you like, you know?
Are you a cooker? Are you a what's it called? You're a cleaner. I mean, does that really
Do
matter?
you-
But,
I mean, it depends. Like, it may be, like, you guys eat together. Like, you know? It's all... That's a question, yeah.
And set your expectations too, because I came in kind of thinking that we were going to be the best of friends, like literally the best of.
Yeah.
Like, I thought we were going to, like, kind of not do everything together, but, like, I thought we were going to, like, we were co living together.
Yeah.
So I thought that's what we're going to do was co-live together.
Oh, like, sit, have wine night, like, gossip.
Yeah, like, or sit on the couch at, you know, together, or
watch
like
a
be
show
in the
together.
same, like,
you know, shit you see on TV when, like, they, you know, like, not friends, but I mean, like,
right,
like, different TV shows, like, they kind of set your expectation for roommates.
exactly.
Like,
But it's important because not everybody is like that. Some people
Right.
are like, you know, I actually don't want you to be in here. Wow, I'm in here. It's something like that. So
Yeah.
But, you know, like,
also, you know, factor in,
that
a factor into
touching
your
a period.
budget, like not apartment decor, like toilet paper.
Okay.
Like, who's gonna pay for toilet paper?
Right.
Who's
No
gonna
one
pay
thinks
for,
about
you know, dish detergent? Like, you're gonna need a plunger. You're going to need a shower curtain. You're gonna
Yes.
need cleaning products to clean the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room. You're gonna need a vacuum if you have carpets. You're gonna need a Swiffer or whatever, a mop to clean if you have hardwood floors. All of that stuff costing motherfucking money.
and decor, because, like, sometimes you guys have different ideas on what decor is going to look like. And, like, you guys are obviously going to have to compromise on that. But, like, sometimes having that conversation and, like, maybe you can kind of think more about it. Like, maybe you just completely, like, is just, like...
Pinterest board it.
Right. Because some people might have, like, completely opposite tastes. And I wonder how that works, because if I'm seeing that, I'm like, everything you pick is really ugly. Like, completely. Like, where do you even do at that moment? Like,
yeah, you're not hard to please either, as long as it's like pink and like very aesthetic.
oh yeah, well, I mean,
Not
I'm
just
not even saying it
pink.
with my in my situation, we both have the same size.
Yeah.
So I never went through that, but like
Okay.
I always wonder, like, what if like y'all literally, like, what if somebody was like, I was living with somebody and they were like, I despise the color pink. I cannot stand the color pink. Do I still live with them? I don't know, because I really like the color pink and I want to see it. So, like,
Yeah.
And I want to see it.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
You want to see that pink?
I have
pillow.
more of a maximalist ideas,
Mm-hmm.
and Alex is a very like minimalistic, but like
can you explain
modern.
what
Maximalist is like not knickknacks, but like, you know, you've seen like pictures of like people who have like bookshelves and
Mhm.
picture
Oh,
frames
like,
all
so
over.
you mean those
Or, like,
TikTok videos where
yeah.
those girls have like the pink and like the trinkets everywhere?
Yes.
Okay.
And
That's-
like
I
they
think
have
that's really
like
cute.
the like I've seen this person's account and they had like handprint chairs,
Oh,
like,
That's
yeah,
cute.
yeah.
and like very like 60s retro, like it's a lot, like you like a lot, like you essentially
You come in and you're like, whoa.
yeah,
Like, that's maximalist.
Okay.
Yeah.
a maximalist.
Is she gonna get the
I always-
whole
Right, I need to see
definition?
examples.
Right.
But I be seeing those TikToks and like I be wishing I could do that, but I just feel like I'm not dedicated enough.
I mean, yeah, well, you will have to be dedicated. I was gonna
No.
say,
minimal
like,
is me.
if you mean, like, because all you have to do is look on Pinterest and then, like, because I'm not even done finishing my part. Like, I'm still not even done my living room, dining room, and, like, none of that. I'm not done any of that. I think it's also about just taking your time with it, too.
Like it's like essentially like a lot. Like a lot in the room. Like it's like a lot in the room.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of plants. Like I want to feel like comfortable. Like I walk in, I feel like, ooh, like
Right.
it's all like a lot, but like comfy.
Right.
But Alex is very minimalistic, but like modern minimalistic. I don't think he really like, he's not really picky, but like I feel like certain things, like he doesn't really like, he likes, you know, like black furniture. I don't know. There's a house across the street. I'll show you guys. I like it. It's cute, but he really likes it. Like, it's like...
Oh, wait, is that the house I was talking about that I really love?
Yes.
That house is gorgeous. That's my
So-
dream.
Yeah, I mean, I like it too, but I want, like, open windows, but, like, also, like, big chairs, and, like, I want a yellow couch. Like, you know, like, crazy shit.
Yeah.
Alex is very quiet. Like, he doesn't mind, like, colorful stuff, but, like, he doesn't, like, I don't know.
Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he would be a person that would like pops of colors. Like not
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of me.
That's me, too.
That's kind of me. Like I don't
Yeah.
like I feel like I would say I'm in the middle,
I was just about
maybe,
to say that.
but more
Yeah.
on the minimal. Like I wouldn't be a person that has a house with like all gray and black stuff and just like not
That's just
much
so
going on. That's
boring.
boring. I feel like I would have that essence. Like I don't like a lot, but like I like decoration, like little
Right.
accents here and there. I'm probably in the middle, like pops of things here and
Yeah.
there.
I
like,
feel the same
not-
way.
too crazy.
I'm definitely in the middle as well. I definitely feel the same way. I like my pink, but I like it balanced out with like some not real plants, but fake plants.
Yeah.
But like I have fake flowers and got like the little water. It looks so real, but like stuff like that. And
Mhm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you have to compromise. Like,
yeah. That's what it is with a roommate, too.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's your boyfriend or if it's a random person or it's your best friend.
because you don't know your boyfriend until you don't know how they like clean and whatever. Alex is a very clean, neat freak. Not too neat freak, but like he'll clean.
Right.
Me, I clean, but like I clean like
when you feel
when
like
I got that energy.
Yeah. Not dead
Same.
ass. 'Cause my apartment
That
look a
burst of
mess.
energy where you're scrubbing down the walls and everything, like in the bathroom, like scrubbing it, and all that's the kind of energy I like. But it's rare.
Right. Is your boyfriend a neat freak?
No, we're kind of like the same. Like I feel like we'll spend like maybe like a week of not cleaning, and then we'll realize, okay, maybe we should clean this weekend. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like he is not like. I think I'm a little worse. Like I'm the person that like when I come in the house, we're actually both
Throw
like
everything
this.
out.
Yeah, like when I come in from work, we throw our clothes on the couch and we just like chill. But I'm like, I don't want to be like that. You know.
But
Maybe like a day and then the next day clean it up. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still getting into the routine. I don't know how I am.
That's the thing about routine. Because when did you move in?
Literally a month. I remember my last period. We were moving in. So
Yeah, so you're gonna. Oh,
girl, right. So that was when we moved. I was putting stuff in boxes and him and his
July.
friend
It
was,
was
like, carrying
July.
stuff.
It was literally
You
July
said that.
16th.
Thank God.
Because we couldn't record. We couldn't
Oh.
do the
oh wow, that's
the
my
photo
mom and dad's
shoot.
old anniversary.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well, but anyway, I mean, but yeah, like I just thought of
Anyway.
it, but if my mom was listening to this, she'd be like, "Why is she even
What the
mentioning that?"
fuck?
Like, but I just thought of it, but yeah, no, you're still in the. I definitely understand what you
Adjusting
mean,
period.
and
Yeah.
that's another thing to talk about too. A lot of people don't really like think about this, but the adjustment period actually takes some months. Like,
Yeah, it took me 2 months to be like,
And you remember
okay,
exactly
I'm
how
back.
5.
What?
So you remember exactly how long it took?
Yeah, I moved out in Memorial Day weekend to my sister's. Then it was around June, like maybe last month, honestly.
You make me seem like a slut. It took me 5. I was like,
Me too. When I had my last apartment, I was about to leave before I felt like, okay, I'm
right,
comfortable.
now I'm like, okay. And like, it's crazy because I had like this neat freak thing going on. And I was like, oh wow, like I'm really a neat freak based upon like my like where I lived before. And you were right. She was like, that's all gonna go out the tape once you're really
Yeah.
comfortable. And I was like,
Because you're
oh,
in
wow.
survival mode. Once your body feels like it's not in survival mode no more, it's so. I felt like for a while, like I was like so lazy. Like I'm still
Yes.
trying to get out of this period
Right.
where I feel so lazy. But it was like your body was so like, oh, let's go, let's do this. We need to make sure this is clean every single time. We need to make sure it's that like, and then it was like. Like back, like my family used to be very big on cleaning. Get up in the morning, get yourself situated, get cleaning, like, and it just was like that's how it always used to be, like on the weekend. But then like Alex is like, oh, I don't care that you didn't do that, it's fine, and you're like, what? What do you mean? Like it's fine that I didn't clean? Like, oh, I made this huge mess. Like replanting my plants. Like I made okay. We can just vacuum it up. Like, it's fine. Like, I came home, big mess. Oh, you're repotting your plants? Okay. What? No, like, oh my God, you made this fucking mess?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then when you realize, like, that's, like, okay.
Yeah.
You feel lazy.
That is
But
true.
lazy is, like, I have to stop using that word because it's not lazy. Your body's just, like, it's something, like, with, like, anxious. Like, there's no, like, no thing as lazy. Like,
no, yeah. And
That's
is
true.
true.
you have to, like, I don't know, you can escape. The good thing about an apartment is like you escape those toxic things if you're in a toxic household and you get your first apartment.
Yeah.
But the costs, bring you to, our last part of this discussion is like your amenities, your costs, all that stuff you have to factor in. So not just rent, you have to factor in internet and like if you want to pay for cable or just internet, gas, electric, food, furniture. What is your amenities? Like, do they offer hot and cold? Water. A lot of apartment complexes offer water because it's in bulk. Like they have buildings. So like essentially like the building is paying for that. They're paying for the building as a whole, not just like building 10, apartment 204. They're paying that. When you rent like a house, like someone's like rents you out a house, obviously you're paying for.
And I would say one thing too.
Mhm.
I would recommend that, especially for your first apartment, or honestly every apartment, try to get at least all of the amenities besides electric included into your rent. I only pay for electric and cable, and I think it's the best thing to do because then you don't have to worry about all those extra smaller bills.
Yeah.
I think it's 100% important. I even seen an apartment before where it included electric too. Like, it was just all of that was
Wow.
included. Yeah, I should have moved in. It was actually in Newark. It was like 13 something.
Oh, wow.
And like, yeah, everything was included. And it was like a really nice complex. But I was like, it was out of my comfort zones. I was like,
Newark?
yeah, it was like
Right.
in this, like in the
It was
city.
like, that's
Fucking
like
idea. I don't know about
closer
Newark.
to.
Yeah, and like, yeah, it was just been too much. I wasn't ready to move to North Jersey, at least yet. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, like furniture, food, how much you want to spend? Do you want to do like HelloFresh, which,
Mhm.
or, factor meals or Freshly where they're already cooked and you just microwave them, but it's expensive.
Right.
How much you're going to pay, are you going to pay for Sam's Club membership? I use Sam's Club and Costco to get like our toilet paper and stuff, so that like I have toilet paper set for the months. We
Great
just
idea.
had to recently buy toilet paper, and that was from our old apartment.
Wow.
So like we bought that like 2020, like
Oh, shit.
yeah.
It's 2022.
I mean 2021. I mean
Oh
shit.
Oh.
No, 2021. Sorry, the end of 2021. I think
That's
it
a
was like
good
in
idea.
December.
Right.
But like we just recently bought because we had it's bulk. But there, certain things you'll buy in bulk, but certain things you don't like. If it's just you wouldn't buy like salmon from Costco because that feeds like a family of like 8. Like
Yeah.
but that's certain things like furniture. Like, do you gonna get a couch? Where are you gonna get a couch at? Are you gonna get it on Facebook Marketplace, which is a good place to find used furniture?
Right.
Are you gonna put out like a couch? Sometimes can be like thousands of dollars. Like,
It can. It definitely can.
yeah. So all that stuff you need to factor in and a lot of apartments you have to have your 12th month, depending on which state you're in and laws, because some it's like first and last month, it's first and last month or first and 12th month.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they can't say last month because then you could be like, I'm not paying because I already paid for my last month. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and security deposit, that could be like a bunch of money. So also one thing I can recommend like wholeheartedly, when you move into the place, take pictures of everything before you clean it, before you put in your stuff. As soon as you get the keys, go to that apartment, take all the pictures, take the pictures of inside, outside, check to make sure everything is working, because you don't want to move into a place where nothing is working.
Yeah.
It's broken.
And then you might, because there are some times that depending on the complex, the maintenance people or the property management might not be as efficient in working. So like if you can see like something's not working, put it in right away rather than like, so you can just get that out the way and you don't have to worry about it anymore. You actually make me remember that I actually have to put in something for myself for maintenance. But no, yeah, definitely all of those are definitely true. I 100% agree. It's crazy how like sometimes you think like, oh, it's just getting an apartment, but it's not just getting an apartment. It's just it's so
your
many
credit
factors.
has to be good.
Yeah,
like anything below 620 for apartment it's you're not really gonna get approved. Anything from 620 to like 700, you might have to pay a little extra. They might, when it says like 1100 to like, say for example, if an apartment place says 1100 to 1200, they'll be like, well, because your credit's not good, you have to pay 1200. Like
Such a scam.
it's such a scam. Like you want to like have a okay like credit score,
Right.
Like, I mean, always strive for the best. Try and get your credit score at least 700. But shit happens. I think to wrap this up, I think we should give one tip to our listeners when renting an apartment. Like one vital tip that like every person should have when you're moving out. Like, no matter what, like, this should be the thing you need to do.
Save more than what you need, because there might be a crutch. There might be a time where you may have to put out a lot more than what you thought. Not necessarily like in rent and stuff or your first and last and security deposit, but it just might be something vital that you just forgot to get, and now you have to get because you really have no choice.
A dresser.
Yeah, or like a bed, or I don't know, like something, and now you have to come out of pocket, and now it kind of sets you off for the rest of the month because you weren't expecting that. So try to overestimate how much you need. So say if you need $2,500, try to strive for $2,500. Try to strive for $3,500.
You were right.
Oh, okay. Try to strive for $3,000. That's going to help you out a lot. And just one more thing, because I'm still working on this. Try to establish, and this is for like type A people maybe, or people who are trying to be more type A, but try to establish some type of routine. If you really thrive on routines, when you move out, your routine is all going to be all messed up because you literally like moved your life. Like that's your life that you moved. So try to think about like what type of routine that you want to set in place and what you want to maintain. And it'll be a lot more easier based upon just kind of going with the flow of things. And then you end up like me, who is trying to readjust and finally doing like May. Like, just save yourself the energy.
Write all your dates down for bills.
Please.
I'm talking to myself too. But write them down. Calendar, whiteboard in your kitchen, somewhere. So you see them all the time.
Yes.
Create a finance calendar in your Google Calendar.
Oh, yeah. I didn't tell y'all this, but I forgot about my electric bill once when I was in my old apartment, and my like power was off for a whole weekend. I was so salty.
Wait, why? Wait, could you?
I had forgot that electric was not included, and all like my Pico bills were so cheap during the winter. Oh, but then when the change happened, like when it got warmer,
because of like your
that
AC
shit came in the mail, and it was like 10 days notice, and that shit was like I guess I got the letter late, so it was like instead of it was 10 days, it was like 2 days left. I was like, oh. Shit. And I didn't have it. So I was like, all right.
Oh my God.
So that shit cut off for my period was on that weekend too. I was like about to die. But I had my boyfriend there with me, so it was cool. That was recent actually, right before I left.
What did you eat? You just ate out?
Yeah. Cause my fridge, like we were trying to keep it closed as long cause the cool air was still in there, but we had to keep the shit closed. Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Wait, this was in the summer too?
It was like spring. It was like when we first met, like April, May.
Okay, good. It wasn't that hot.
It wasn't that.
If it was in July.
Still felt hot as shit though.
Oh, okay.
I still felt hot as shit, but
oh shit.
Oh my God, yeah. So yeah, learn from me.
I mean,
write your bills down.
Yeah.
I said it, but you know,
taught me a little lesson.
Take pictures of everything when you're moving in to make sure everything is good, and like just in case they try to like say, "Oh, this came broken," like I don't know, and then. Also, let the mail service know that you're moving. Pay to get your mail forward to that place.
That's a good one.
That is a good
one. It's $1.
Because I'm pretty sure my degree shipped to my old address. I'm pretty sure. And
make sure everything is transferred over. Like your card has to be under a new address. Put everything in your new address.
Yep.
Not your ID. I mean, unless it's about to expire. But like, you know, or if you have car insurance, like let them know. Yeah. Let them know you are moving, because maybe your insurance might be cheaper. I mean, if it might not, be like, you know, call them and be like, hey, like I'm thinking about moving. How much will my insurance be? And they'll let you know that if it changes. If you move it, like it's like I moved out of the city. When I had my apartment, so it was like a lot cheaper.
And this is car insurance.
Car insurance.
Okay.
So, and renter's insurance. Renter's insurance.
Don't they like already like tell you have no choice but to...
You have no choice, but like you have to know that is going to be a part of moving. Renter's insurance. Yeah. If you have a car, you can get it combined.
Yeah, you can. That is a thing. I did that before. Yeah,
so that's what I did too.
I need to get a car.
And there's some complex, like my complex, they offer it like to you and it can be included into your bill. So that's cool. Another thing.
Or you can use Lemonade, I think it's called. That's a renter's insurance thing. Yeah. Renter's insurance.
renter's insurance.
Because you get homeowner's insurance when you're getting a home. You get car insurance when you're getting a car. You get health insurance for your health.
You get life insurance for your
life.
life.
Yeah. So yes, definitely.
So why not renter's insurance?
Yeah.
Do people get insurance on jewelry, like those like wedding
Yes,
rings? Okay.
They do. My sister does have insurance.
I
on
would
her
get
ring.
insurance
Facts.
too. Shoot, now I would get travel insurance too. I know we aren't
I'm
talking about
getting
that,
travel insurance.
but get some travel insurance
I'm
too.
about to pay that extra.
Me too. When I'm going to Mexico, I paid it because I was like,
Especially
you ain't about to
nowadays,
cancel
they're
mine.
losing all these bags and flight. It's so much. Yeah.
Bitch, if they lose mine, I don't care if I'm getting it back. I'm crying. I am in tears.
Yes. I would
Philly
be so
lost my
scared.
bags once for it was like an hour, but like I landed and I was like, all right, so where's my shit at? And like I had went to this like American Airlines office and they're like, oh, try the other office across the airport all the way over there. It was so ridiculous.
You know, I think something like that almost.
That's
happened
why
to
I
me.
need to buy like a carry-on suit. I have like the only suitcase I have is big and it only fits under the plane, so I need to buy a carry-on suitcase so I can just keep my shit with me.
I'm about to buy it. You about to have me buy it?
Yeah, I need one too. I need to buy one.
Oh my god, there's
Yesterday.
a Target one that's like $30. It's like a backpack, but it's like a lot. I see it on TikTok all the
Okay.
time. I'll show you it. But anyway, yes. Any more questions about renting for your apartment? Just like hit us up. Like when we post like clips about this,
Comment your questions.
yeah, comment questions on Spotify. I'll probably put like any renters and questions that they have.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Tune
Bye,
in
guys.
next week for our next episode, and enjoy your apartment if you get one.
Yep. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Hello.